what they did to me. And no, I'm going back out there. And I'm gonna make sure I'm back. They're going after them. I will not be put down. I will take my revenge.
Okay, guys. So what we wanted for like the cast of this movie, we wanted like Henry, Classic, and Chance to be there, but who knows? It might not have worked out. And then my second plan was Pilloways for a Monkey, but that's too controversial for me. So the people we got for this movie was me, because it's me. Um don't don't question how it looks. Okay. Um, it looks better in the final product. Okay. Okay. And then you know, what we could have gotten was like we could have gotten the obvious picks, but we wanted to surprise the people. Like you remember when Nintendo did that with Super Mario Bros. Cast? Yeah, we wanted to do the same thing, except we weren't announced it. So what we wanted was also the Brody guy, because he has never been into any controversy. I do not know what type of controversy he has been in. If you guys know any controversy that he has been in, comment like it below, because no, he has never been in any controversy. I have not named a single one. Okay, not named a single one. So yeah, he's uncontroversial. That means he's eligible for the movie. And we would also have okay, we would also have what was the third one? Okay. We would have. Oh, I know what we would have. Oh, I know. We would have like um Mr. Boxboy up here, because he's pretty cool. Because he's too cool. He's too like amazing. We're gonna use like his first original design. This PFP. So yeah, that Mr. Boxboy would have been in the movie. And and the fourth one would have been. Now I forgot the fourth one. Okay, so the fourth one would have been. Oh yeah, the fourth one would have been the most random pick, but we're gonna add Mason. Actually, we probably shouldn't. We should probably replace it. So for the fourth one, we're gonna add George. That's right. We're gonna add George. We're gonna add Jorge. No, I mean, chill out. Okay, there's Jorge. Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. And okay. Cool. Yeah. And so, with this cast, everybody's like, oh damn, word, there's a child at a JAPH moment. And, so how the movie would have played out was that, okay. So how the movie would have played out, I would have been, like, at my bed, and I would have been, like, snoring. Okay, I would have been snoring, and I would have been, in my bed, just snoring. I would have been like, shh. I would have been like that in the bed, and it would have been 7 o'clock a.m. And I would have been like, "Hey, I'm gonna take a little bit of snooze, and then there would be like a TV over here, say with a rat, saying like, hey, you need to, no, like saying people, hey, something bad is happening, so run. And like it would have been bad. Um, I mean, you guys can't read the font, but it says breaking news. Yeah, and so I was like, oh damn, shut up, because I didn't care about like what was happening. And then, the TV would be like, like it closed, like it was no longer in use, like it was not open anymore, and and then I would just like I would use my fist. Okay, I would use my fist. Hope you like my accurate depiction of a fist. I would use my fist, and I would destroy uh the alarm clock like this, okay, like this, okay, boom, oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Like Super Mario style, like oh yeah, and I would also crush the TV. I would be like, oh no, ooh, and then there would be like a massive explosion, like like imagine like a massive explosion, like boom, boom, like it would have been very detailed. I hired like 10 CGI artists on it. I would pay them more than Marvel does. Okay, and so I get out of my bed. I finally woke up in the morning, and you know, we're just gonna just like and then I get a call from Dylan. Okay, I got a call from Dylan. Just imagine this is an Android. Okay, um, I got a call from Dylan, and like imagine the call being like him just yapping mostly, but then he mentions like um that like hey, haven't you noticed like the whole place just like the whole city just like being bad, you know um I'll mention why he looks like a gorilla type character. Okay, you know imagine like him saying, yo, haven't you noticed like everything been going bad? And I would be like, no, it's perfectly fine. What are you talking about? And then he'd be like, I mean, you know, it's kind of right now, and people are gonna like, oh my goodness, and I would be like, and I would say, not my problem, master. It would be like, but 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 what about the people? And I said, uh, not my problem. Then he would be like, okay, I'm disconnected from the call. Mm. And I would like, man, nothing bad is gonna happen to this. And they come on now. And then you know, the intro starts. I start meeting people. Imagine, okay. Now imagine this is my scooter now. Okay, imagine this is my scooter. Um, imagine this is my scooter. Okay, that's the wheels. That's the wheels on the bus. Okay, they go around and around. Okay, and so I'm like scooting around and like it's like people say, "Yo, what's up, Jeff?" Like like people will be like saying, "Oh my goodness, how you doing, Jeff?" And then I would just be like, "Oh damn, how you doing too?" And it would be like pretty cool, you know. And then people would be greeting each other like people would be like uh 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 like people would be like, hey guys, how you doing, how you doing, and it would be pretty cool. And I would be like, oh damn, and then I just be like, oh damn, let me just get around, we and then I hit a rock, and then it's be like, oh no, oh no, 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 and then I fall down. Um, you know, This is based on real life events that happened in my life, and then I'll be like, oh damn, I'm on the ground, but there's like this sewer, and then I noticed that sewer was glowing a little bit, like there was something looked like lava, but it wasn't apparently. And then I just go in, I go in like so retro style Super Mario Bros. And I'll be like, okay guys, I'm gonna go into the pit and I'm gonna see what's going on. Let's hope like I met the I meet cool people, and people will be so cool. And then so I go in Super Mario Bros. Style, so 8-bit. There's the mushroom. Yeah. Thank you, Illumination, for providing this. Yeah. My favorite. Okay, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. And then I would eat the mushroom. I'll be like, oh my goodness, I'm now big. I'm now big. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't fit in. I can't fit in. And then so I basically go skinny. And I'll be like, and then um, okay, so no, I'm a little bit 8-bit right here, but it doesn't matter. And so I would be in like the sewers. It would be so dark and crappy where the where basically all the Sonic OC community is now, and it would be so scary. I'll be like, oh no, what's going on, man? What's going on? And then I find a murderous I think we should change it to like a blob. I saw a murderous blob, and he was like trying to kill me, and he had like really dark eyes that was turned into red, and then he had blood, and I was like, oh no, oh no. And then I run, but then he bites me, and he rips my limbs off, and then I'd be like, no, haha. But then he was carrying a substance of orange, of orangey fire that he had, and then it went inside me. It came inside me, okay, and then it was like, oh my goodness, and so it was like really cool, and I was like, yo, oh my goodness, I got superpowers, like like so cool, so retro. I became Fire Mario, I mean, and then I'll be like, oh my goodness gracious, I got powers. And basically, when I have powers, it's like really cool, and like people see it like basically there was like a group of robbers. They were like trying to rob, um they were trying to rob. Oh wait, hold on. Like I was trying to put in references into this movie, so they were like trying to rob. They were like trying to rob a lot. And people were like, no, stop robbing, stop robbing, no, stop robbing, no. And I'd be like, not so fast, criminal scout, criminal scum, I'm gonna destroy you. And then the president is like, how, you're stupid. And I'll be like, no, that's my firepower. And then it'd be like, like Super Mario, okay, this was okay, and then it'd be like Super Mario Bros. Land, you know, taste my firepower. Yeah, and it reaches balls, and then his balls catch on fire, and it's like, oh no, oh no, why did you do this to me? Now I know he might look like a mine, and so I just end him off. I comboed him, and I pressed up, down, left, right, hold A, and press start, and then I destroy him, and he catches on fire, and then he burns to the ground. Moving on the ground. Okay, and then he's like dead. Um People say I'm a murderer. People say I'm a hero. I don't know what people really think. Yeah, and then people are like, oh damn, what the hell, man? And I'm like, bro, it's not my problem. He tried to rob a bank. I don't want money to be stolen from people. Um, yeah. And so later that night, the main villain, he's like really mad. He's like really mad. Um, and he's like, he can't be doing this. This is my place. Why is he doing this? And he's like really mad. He's getting a little bit red. Like, get this man. He's about to turn. He's about to blow. So he's like, I've got to send someone to kill him. And so the first enemy he sends is like this this boulder. No. He actually sends me. That's right. We're doing this. We're doing this. This was my greatest threat ever in the movie. And people were like, oh my goodness, what kind of Shakespearean art writing is this? Oh my goodness. And people were like, oh no, Jeffrey's gonna have to kill himself. So there was Jeff from Final Jeff, and people were like, oh my goodness, it's Jeff again, but he's evil. No, and he had like blood curdling eyes, and then everybody's like, oh no, is this Jeff? Like, is it Jeff or is it the other Jeff? I was like, golly gee, guys, golly gee, what's happening here? And Finesse Jeff was like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, and then he would like kill like, and then I would be like going to the ground like, oh no, help me. All right, I forgot I have fire powers. And, with my super fire powers, that is more effective than Dev's. I kill him and he burns to crisps. But then I didn't realize he was fireproof. He was fireproof, and I was like, oh my goodness, no! And he was like, oh, you think you could have killed me? No. And then he started being like, I am too retro. You understand me? And I was like, oh my goodness, no! Mad. I got really mad, and I basically I went God mode. I went God mode. Okay, I went God mode. I had like all the, like, I was like super powerful. I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, and then I kill him, and then nothing. It was like if I was like a long fight scene. Then he see my house. Okay, he see my house, and this is my house. And he was like, "That's your house. I'm gonna destroy it. Kaboom!" He was like, "Oh yeah, that's your house. I'm gonna destroy it. Kaboom!" And then he actually destroyed it, and then the house no longer exists. Oh no! And I was like, "No, I'm now homeless." And then I started tearing up like I did when people packed me in VC, and I started like like Two in Black, House in Black, and then I was like, all right, that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna use my other powers that I never used, lava, and then he hurts his eyes, and then he's gonna be like, I hurt my eyes. Oh no, he leaves for now. Let's shrunken him. Yeah, he leaves for now, and then I see everybody's like, oh my goodness, what happened? Like you could probably see cameos like what cameos like red guy um being like, oh my goodness, what happened over there? And you could see like maybe people like Trioshi, he would also be like, oh my goodness, what happened over there? And and then you would see like people like Chance also be like, oh my goodness, what happened over there? Me, I just flee the scene in case the police got involved because there was like a lot of ton of destruction. For Christ's sake, my house got destroyed, and I was like, and I was still crying about that, like so badly. I was like, and Dylan ended up calling me again, and he was like, oh my goodness, what happened over there? And I was like, I don't know, please don't arrest me. And I was like, thinking that people were mad at me. And then Dylan said, yo, everybody cheering for that guy who, like, destroyed it. And I was like, really? Oh my goodness, I don't want to offend though. I mean, like, I just did it because I want my house to be safe, you know. And then Dylan's like, hey dude, you should like open our content, but you could be really cool. Like, imagine if like people were like saying, "Yo, what happened over there?" Be honest. And then I'd be like, "No, no, ho, ho," and I just disconnect from the call, and I'd be like, "Okay." Then I just go on for my daily basis. I see people, and then I remember, like, for some reason, there was like uh a water person. He was like really mad at me. I was like, I'm gonna destroy you. And he was like, no. And then I tried to use my firepower, but I forgot it's not Minecraft. You can't turn things into obsidian. It just evaporates. And so I try to run. For some reason, I didn't know I had this power. It was just to fight anything against the purple power. And uh, I don't know. So basically, he defeats him, and he's like, from this to, oh no, I'm dead, and he dies. One one, and then, I thought that was it. Like, oh my goodness, that really happened. Then I would just be like, saying to people, hey, I don't know what's happened to me. Like, people would be like, oh my goodness, what's happening to him? And I would be like, I don't know, man, I don't know. And then I would just like have like a 1 hour yap session with somebody. There would be somebody, and they would be like, okay, uh, you wanted a yap session with me, and I would be like, yeah, and yeah, and so there I saw like I was like going on my day, and then I saw people like like everything going bad. Like there was like a huge there was like a huge explosion. There's like a huge explosion uh happening, and people didn't like that. And there was like even like a like a like a baseball field on fire. There was like a whole city on fire. There was like a whole city on fire. There was like the everything, like a whole city on fire, and everything was like bad. And like it was like an apocalypse. It was like an apocalypse, and people would be like, "Oh no, what happened here?" And I remember Monkey. He shouted something like he was like running so fast. He was running for his life, and then he said something like uh, you know, um, uh, we ain't in Canada no more. And I was like, what is he talking about? Because we ain't in Canada no more. No, no kidding. We ain't in Canada no more. And he was like running. He was like running, like, I gotta get away. And I was like, what's happening? And then I remember just seeing like, um, uh, Jeff, me again. I saw me again. And I was like, oh no, he's back, he's back. I was like, oh no. and then he noticed me, and he was like, "I have laser eyes now." Oh, but apparently my purple thing it helped me, and basically I had a little force shield myself, but it wasn't permanent, so I had to like literally run, and I went down into like one abandoned place, and then I remember just thinking like, "Yo, he'll never find me here, right? He'll never find me here." And then when like that area started crumbling, like you could see like maybe some maybe some things falling down, like you know dust, and like people just screaming, and then like it was like rubble, and everything falling down. I just said like when I thought I was safe, and then I heard Jeff's voice like, "Hey, hey, I'm coming, dude," and then I'll be like, "I got it, I got it, freak on,
I'm the on.
fella." And then it would all been crashing down, and then I would be like coughing, like, and then I just and then I see everybody screaming, and I'll be like, "Near, near, 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 near," and then I'll be like, "That's it. That's it. I'm gonna use my final form." And then he basically and I basically chased him to a mountain. We have the final scene at a mountain, and then we were like, all right, that's it. That was like a lot of thunderstorms, like, choo, choo, and like I would be like, all right, that's it. I'm gonna kill you. You hear me? I'm gonna kill you. And it's not gonna be over. And then he said, not today. Now where's and we're here. That's right. How you gonna escape this now? And then I'm still using my thing, but I have an extra layer I didn't know about. And basically I say my most iconic line. Um uh Chad, is this real? That's what I said. Yeah. And then I'll be like, okay, that's it. Everything I got against you. And then he dies. Um, and like I used too much fire to the point where like he really dies. He really dies this time. And I remember the lightning striking at him. Too much stuff going at him, and me being so mad. I was going ultra mode on him, and he started burning. He started burning. And I was like, oh no. And he said, I'll be back, like the Terminator. I think that's what the Terminator said. Like, yeah. And so, I was like, I've gotta. And um, everything just started going back to normal, and it was like so crazy that happened to me, and I was like, oh dang, that really happened to me, dang, and people were like, oh my goodness, what happened there? But I said nothing, but I ended up having a celebration with everybody, except they didn't know that it was me all along. Yep. Everybody would be like there, sort of fish lords. It would be like everybody, that would also be like, um, yeah, it would be like a nice celebration. Everybody would be just chilling. And there would also, people would be just chilling. Um, everybody would be just chilling, and that would also like everybody just having fun. I don't know, everybody enjoying time. Um, it would have been a nice happy ending to a good story. I think the story. I think this movie would have made like a ton of like imagine imagine this movie just somehow making like 10 billion JAPH bucks, Like imagine that. Um, like imagine how good this movie would have been. Like if it actually released. No, I mean, I would say that would be a pretty good movie. Um, you know, I'd say it'd be a pretty good movie. You know, um, yeah, and I'd say it'd be a pretty good movie. It'd just be a pretty good movie. I don't know why people were saying it sucks. I mean, I don't know why. You know, it would have kind of sucked if it like people said it sucked. I mean, me personally, I thought I would have been a pretty good movie. So yeah, that's the end of the Jeff movie. D and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the cinematic masterpiece. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. And also check the date today. Check the date today. Yeah. And so with that being said, see you guys.